changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Keenum. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Linval Joseph has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. They do go for it. It's Keenum. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
First down. Here's Cousins. And complete right side to Cook. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Off the play fake, Cousins being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Deron Payne, his 2nd sack of the night. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. On play action, Cousins rolling to his right. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. This from 54 yards away. Bailey's kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. On 3rd and long, it's Keenum. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. Keenum now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Keenum. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
Cousins the thrower. Flush to his right. Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 35. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush. A lot of passes completed. It's been an easy day for him.
So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
First down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Cousins now. And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Good by Bailey. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down, Keenum. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Linval Joseph in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Keenum. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Take 2. Easy.
Keenum to throw for it on 4th. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota 10. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Chris Thompson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to get a score back. Extra point good by Hopkins as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down, Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit the tackle to Kurt Coleman. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit him with a big play.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 yards on the play, first down. Cousins now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Cousins. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Extra point try by Bailey. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing on first down is Keenum. But lead into pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Linval Joseph in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, Peterson. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He's going to let it fly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. There he goes, right side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. There he goes, left side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. And what are the whistles for? A timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go, boys.
One final try now for Keenum. And that will be incomplete. They were going.